All right, we're here now with Coach Watson. Coach, what a game. That was one of the craziest games that I've certainly ever watched of field hockey. What was going through your mind as that one was going on?
I just kept trying to tell him, just like, relax, play your game, don't get riled up. I was trying to keep the vibe on the sideline, like excited but not frantic, and I kept on saying, we can just keep going, one step at a time. Second half was nerve-wracking, but once we started getting corner after corner, I was starting to feel a little bit more optimistic about our chances.
Yeah, speaking of the second half and the corners, did you make any adjustments towards, during halftime, towards the offensive end that resulted in all those corners and all those shots?
Not too much, more just to look for each other, to try to get some passes, to look up a little bit sooner, try to minimize our dribbling, and just try to move the ball a little bit more. That would be really the only adjustment we made at halftime. That, and just to kind of just chill out. We got plenty of time. There's a lot of field hockey left.
Now, obviously, you guys tied it in the very final seconds, pretty much on the penalty stroke for Grace Bazin. Was anything running through your mind leading up to that, like, this could potentially be my last game here as coach?
Yeah, that, from the second I stepped on the field tonight, I was very aware that, this would be the last game I would coach on this field. But it's, that part's fine. It is what it is. I mean, every season comes to an end, and I certainly have had a great run here. So, but again, as the game continued, I'm like, oh, we're going to catch up. We're catching up.
Now you're on to Eastern Connecticut on Saturday for the LEC Championship. What are your overall thoughts heading into that matchup?
We're excited about it. We want another crack at Eastern. It'd be nice to play here, but we really want to go down. We probably, we made some mistakes at Eastern that we, kind of relive in our minds over and over again. And, we've made some adjustments since that game. So we're kind of anxious to, get on the field, with sort of our revamped team and see how we can do, get another chance, go at it.
All right, well, this will be the third straight year you guys play for an LEC championship. Good luck, Coach, and
all right.
We'll be watching.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you're not here for Fandom 101, you're in the wrong class. Here, we learn the fundamentals of fanology, the basics of bringing the noise, and the physics of bringing it out. Your path to fan mastery begins here. It's all part of the curriculum. The NCAA Championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
Paul Sullivan of Sullivan Tire Company. We're thrilled to be sponsoring the Keene State College Athletic Program, supporting the Owls. No matter what the sport is, in Division III, they are legendary. What a great academic institution, liberal arts school, in a beautiful part of New England. So let's go, you Owls, and remember, at Sullivan Tire, we're always here to get you there. Thank you.
All right, welcome back to the Owls Media Network after that crazy game that Keene State wins in the shootout 3-2 over Southern Maine to advance to the LEC Championship game to take on Eastern Connecticut State. And before we go tonight, we'll take a look around the nest. Tomorrow night, a packed schedule. Women's volleyball takes on Westcon at home at 5 o'clock. Men's basketball goes to number 14, Virginia Wesleyan at 5 o'clock. Women's ice hockey goes to Plymouth State to take them on at 6. Women's basketball will also go to Colby Sawyer at 6 o'clock. Esports takes on Emerson tomorrow night at 7. And men's ice hockey will be against Babson to open LEC play at 7. Teddy and I will be on the call of that. And Saturday, another decently packed schedule, the LEC Championship, Keene State at Eastern Connecticut State at 1 o'clock. Of course, that can be found on their Flow Sports Network. Men's basketball takes on number 7, University of Wisconsin Lacrosse, or number 17, Hampton Sydney. Those will be at 2 or 4 p.m. And men's ice hockey will also have another home game at 3:30 as they take on this team that we just saw tonight, different team, but same school, Southern Maine at 3:30. And women's ice hockey takes on Norwich at home to finish off that doubleheader at 7 o'clock. Thank you all so much for tuning in to tonight's game. For Ryan Goodwin, Teddy Steinberg, Ryan Hearn, and everybody else on our crew, thank you so much for tuning in to this amazing game, and we'll see you in the next one. Good night. Did not know if she was going to come back into this game. Grace Bazin with a look on Folsom. Bazin scores! Keene State is headed to the LEC championship game for the third straight year.
Who else to seal the job, Ryan? What a game! What a night! What an outcome! Keene State comes on top.
Just an incredible game. It looked like for a while it might end up being Coach Watson's final, but the Owls with a comeback in the final seconds and win it in a shootout format with Grace Bazin having the final goal. They will head to Willimantic on Saturday to take on Eastern Connecticut State in a rematch for the LEC championship.
You have been watching a Keene State Athletics broadcast on the Owls Media Network. Please tune in to our next broadcast and thank you for watching.